Once upon a time, there was a woman named Sarah Mitchell. And on the outside, Sarah had everything. A house with a garden, a husband who came home every evening, 2 kids who called her mom, a routine so perfectly organized that you could set a clock by it. 6 a.m., wake up, pack lunches, drop kids, come home, clean, cook, wait, repeat. From the outside, it looked like life, but from the inside, it felt like a waiting room. Sarah turned 38 on a Tuesday. No party, no cake. Her husband forgot until 9 p.m., then quickly ordered flowers that arrived the next morning. Her kids drew her a card, crayon hearts and misspelled words, and honestly, that was the only moment that felt real all day. That night, after everyone went to sleep, Sarah sat at the kitchen table with a cold cup of coffee, and she asked herself a question she had never asked before. Who am I outside of all of this? Not a mother, not a wife, not the woman who remembers everyone's appointments and never misses a school play. Just Sarah. Who was she? She sat there for a long time, and the scariest part? She had no answer. See, Sarah had done everything right. She graduated, fell in love at 21, married at 24, had her first child at 26, second at 29. Somewhere between the diapers and the dinner tables and the doctor's appointments, she had quietly, slowly, without even noticing, disappeared. Not dramatically, not all at once, just piece by piece. The painting she used to do in college, gone. No time. The writing she loved, gone. Who would even read it? The dream of opening a small bakery one day, gone. That's not practical, Sarah. She had told herself these things so many times that she started believing they were facts. But they weren't facts. They were fears dressed up as excuses. A few weeks after her birthday, Sarah was cleaning out the garage and she found an old box from college. Inside it was a sketchbook. She opened it slowly, the way you open something fragile. And there she was, page after page of drawings, landscapes, faces, a whole world she had created with her own hands at 19, 20, 21 years old. She sat on the garage floor for 40 minutes just looking, and then she did something she hadn't done in years. She cried. Not sad tears, not exactly. More like grief tears, like mourning someone you lost a long time ago, but only just now found the grave. She was grieving herself. That night, something shifted. No lightning bolt, no dramatic moment, just Sarah sitting on the edge of the bed, opening her phone and typing, "Beginner drawing classes near me." Her heart was pounding like she was doing something dangerous. She found one. Tuesday evenings, $40 a month. The voices came immediately. "You're 38. You're too old for this. What will Daniel think? This is silly." The voices were loud, but for the first time in a very long time, she didn't listen to them. She clicked register, and for the first time in years, she felt something flutter in her chest, something small, something quiet. Hope. The first class was terrifying. She walked in feeling completely out of place. College students, teenagers, a retired man named George who painted birds. Everyone seemed so comfortable. Sarah felt like an imposter. The instructor, Miss Rivera, placed a blank canvas in front of her and said, "Don't try to make it perfect, just make it honest." Sarah picked up the pencil. Her hand was shaking. She drew a kitchen table with a cold cup of coffee on it and a woman sitting alone in the dark. Miss Rivera walked by, stopped, looked at it for a long moment, then said quietly, "There's a lot of feeling in this. Don't stop." Sarah drove home that night and cried again in the car, but this time they were beginning tears. Months passed. Sarah kept going, every Tuesday, rain or shine. She started waking up 30 minutes early just to sketch before the house woke up. That quiet time became the most sacred part of her day. Then one morning, her youngest looked up and said, "Mommy, you seem happy." Sarah paused over the stove. Happy? When was the last time a 7-year-old had said that to her? She realized she hadn't just been hiding herself from herself, she had been hiding her joy from her children, and they had noticed its absence long before she did. A year after that Tuesday birthday, Sarah entered her drawings into a small local art show. Not to win, not for money, just to say, this is mine, I made this, I exist. She won 3rd place, a small yellow ribbon worth nothing and everything at the same time. She held it like it was gold, because it wasn't about the ribbon, it was about the woman who almost never tried, the woman who told herself it was too late. That ribbon was proof that she was still here. Sarah Mitchell is 41 now. She still makes lunches, still goes to school plays, still loves her family with everything she has. But she also has a small studio corner in the spare room. She teaches a free drawing class on Saturdays. She has an Instagram page where women 35, 42, 50, 60 message her every week saying, "I thought it was too late for me too." And Sarah always writes back the same thing. The only time it's truly too late is when you decide it is. You haven't decided that. I know, because you're still asking. And that question, is it too late? That's not the sound of someone giving up. That's the sound of someone getting ready to begin. You don't lose yourself all at once. You lose yourself slowly, one no to yourself at a time, one dream quietly set aside, one version of you packed into a box in a garage. But here's what's also true. You can find yourself the same way, slowly, quietly, one small brave choice at a time. One Tuesday evening class, one shaking hand picking up a pencil, one honest drawing of a woman sitting alone in the dark who decided she was finally ready to step into the light. It is never too late to begin. It is never too late to come back to yourself. It is never too late to become who you were always meant to be. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are exactly on time. For every woman who has ever forgotten her own name in the middle of taking care of everyone else.